What's up, L&E family? We're back again, and we have
JjoZaddi on Google. You can always hit me up on send any of your emails to JjoZaddi92@gmail.com. For anybody who want to send any information of networking, we can go from there.
And we have my beautiful bae here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Brandy MUA. You can find me on Instagram, Brandy MUA1, Facebook, Brand Rivers MUA.
The best. These are the baes, and we are here today to talk our shit Tuesday.
Talk Your Shit Tuesday.
Period.
And boy, do we got a lot of shit to talk shit about. Tell you about my Tuesday. Anyway.
What's going on with your Tuesday today, babe?
Okay, so this week was the beginning or the start. Well, Tuesdays was technically the start of my week. I had some trouble last week and I had to get that taken care of. So I was able to start my new routine, which is like get my job schedule together and get my school schedule together. For those who don't know, I am a barber to be, and I will be having content posted when I get a little bit further into my journey.
The process of the journey.
Yeah, the process of the journey. Today, I want to talk about, most of us have been in relationships for a long time. So once we got our relationships, we started to try to date. And I already know for myself anyway, that it's been a rocky road and it's been kind of shitty. So that's what I'll be talking about.
10 plus years of being with somebody and then just having to basically refine yourself and basically find yourself all over again and figure out you and what you like, and going through life without a codependent person that you was always so linked to. I think that right there is a trial and a struggle within itself, because I know me myself recently, I kept going backwards, but that backwards was going straight to a brick wall and that wasn't going anywhere. So I'm trying to I need some help dating over again. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know how to date. As soon as a person starts talking in 15 minutes, I'm turned off. I don't like you. You don't know me. I don't feel like getting to know you. You don't know that in the daytime I want to take a nap. You feel me? And just cut all the blinds off. You want me to come outside and meet you now? I'm turned off and I don't want to date you. So I have a problem and I'm trying to get there.
Period.
Okay, well, so, coming from a 4-year relationship and a 3-year marriage,
And you was really legally married too, not this fake married people say out here. We married and been together, but as soon as y'all break up, that's it. Like you was legitimately married. Yes.
Like I was wholeheartedly married, like that. Every aspect of married, like death do us part. Like I'm
Sickness and health.
See you through sickness and health. You want to do this? Okay, go do that, but bring it behind home.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse. All of that.
Marriage is something serious and sacred.
Yeah, but like giving your all in that and then trying to get back out and date, like it's a struggle. It's a process.
Do you have any tips for people for that process? Like myself.
I just always say find yourself first. Like relearn yourself, because you give so much of yourself that you become a person that you really probably aren't. But like when you really are committed to a relationship or a marriage, then you do what you have to do to maintain that marriage. So you gotta lose yourself a little bit, and getting out of that and getting back into the single world or the normal world, whatever you want to call it. You just gotta find yourself again. You gotta learn yourself again and realize what it is that you actually like at this point in your life, because we all evolve, we all change.
not all of us. Not all of us.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
some of
problem.
us
I'm
don't
so
change.
sorry, and I
Some
don't
of
mean
us
to cut
stay
you off.
stuck,
Yeah, because you know what I mean. That's the issue. Some people want to be stagnant and okay with where they are in life, which is I'm not. Hey, everybody has their own time and their own pace. That's just that. But I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone, you kind of gotta compromise some way and meet somebody in the middle with something. Like one person can't be, oh, I'm gonna just go lay around all day and not do absolutely nothing.
Like I technically have to really keep growing together.
Like in order for y'all too, that's the only how I can see it. Like one person just can't be, I'm just gonna lollygag and BS, and I'm actually okay right here where I'm at because of whatever decisions that I made in my life that might cause me to be stuck right now. But another person might be, well, I'm trying to learn this, I'm trying to learn that. I want to put my hands in here. It's the best time to, right now, even though with the pandemic going on, I have loved to see our African American community flourish.
I can't say that.
I have loved it. I have loved every bit of it. I'm not even gonna lie. From starting their own businesses to people trying to get out here and take a chance. Hell, like I said, me personally, I love the camera. I've always loved the camera. I've always do lives. You know me, I'm quick to go live on some stuff. What you talking about, crazy girl? So me vlogging and things like that, that's always been a passion of mine. But I've never had someone to really push me to go and do what you do. Yeah, just said, oh, I support you and this, that, and the third. That's not really showing no support and really doing that.
Right.
Like I said, hey, we talked about Talk Your Shit Tuesday just today.
Right.
We just made this today.
Right.
Today. A couple hours ago. About 6 hours ago.
So just because you had ended mentioning that, so do you feel like that was a factor in your
yes.
relationship?
For the downfall, yes.
Pretty much saying that both of y'all weren't growing in the same direction, or one of y'all wasn't growing at all. Is that pretty much what
I'm not going to say somebody's not going, I'm not going to say they're not growing, because like I said, everybody has their own time.
Right.
But I think for two people to come together and have that agreement that where we're going to be cohabitable and together and in a commitment ship,
right.
You get what I'm saying? I think that you all should have some type of agreements with each other that this is what we're going to do in order for us to keep going. You get what I'm saying? Like if me and you trying to
where your relationship is going.
That's the same. Okay, boom. If you took your car and I took my car, we all go to the same destination, but we all take different routes. We gonna still get to the destination. It don't matter when we. It all depends on who
arrive at the same time.
We ain't gonna arrive at the same time,
right.
So I ain't gonna say that.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna say if a person was not agreeing to getting in the car at all to going to that destination, then yes, that's a problem.
I can see that.
That's what the relationship failed at there, because it's like, okay, well, you don't want to ride with me to go here,
right.
Which is cool. You want to get in your own car, but you don't want to get in your car either to go. That's a problem.
Right.
And then you mad that I'm going to this destination, but you're not here at this destination, but I gave you options to, you can ride with me and I'll take you with me.
Right.
You can get in your own shit.
And you can meet me there.
You can make your own arrangements to get there, however you feel. Just give me a time frame so I don't be there before you there.
Right.
Or if I'm there, I know to hold out, you on your way.
Right.
And I ain't out here scoping the scene and pretty little Becky coming across to me, and next thing you know, I'm trying to take her out on, you know.
I get it. So obviously y'all get our metaphor.
Yeah, y'all gotta figure it,
Y'all get it though. So
Talk Our Shit Tuesday.
Talk Our Shit Tuesday. I understand. It's time.
Just saying. It's time for a cheer.
So yeah.
And I think
So,
that's, you know.
With all of that being said, and all of us jumping back in, or some of us before or after others,
Yeah.
jumping back into this dating
Still.
thing, what's been going on?
Who wants to elaborate first?
Well, seeing that I got the boringness life, because I ain't really been out here, because I need some help dating, and like I said, I kept going back.
Okay.
So, it's been horrible, and I don't know how to deal with it, y'all. I really can't.
Well,
Why is it so horrible though?
Right.
I think I'm really just, I'm an old dog, I'm stuck in my ways, and I ain't even gonna lie. I'm headstrong, I'm controlling, I like shit a certain way, I really do. I like it damn near not perfect, but to its best.
Okay.
Like I said, you got to its best. So I don't know. And I think I put too much. That was like you told me. I put too much into people, and I expect too much back. And my disappointment be at another level, so.
So that keep you from even probably trying to
get right now. And I feel like the mailman supposed to come knock on my door and then it's, ooh, we in love and now we're supposed to get married. Because obviously I'm not going outside for real. Y'all see what happened when I went outside not that long ago. I'm just saying.
Got you.
That's the whole thing. But we ain't talking about that. But I'm just saying. I don't mingle for real. I really just don't mingle. I'm in the bar posted up like I'm in the bar. I'm not mingling. I'm just gonna watch the scene. That's it.
Make sure ain't nobody walking up on you.
Pretty much.
But that's what you're supposed to do. Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Supposed to have fun too.
That's how it started for me. Like, that's how it started. Like, you know, like, I was just going out. Like, I'm gonna sit back and watch the scene and all of that, and then it was just like people just started coming to me like, I had my eye on you, but I knew you was married.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew you was married. It was like, well,
I ain't no more.
I ain't no more.
How you
really
doing?
Want to be real about it? I was looking at you too. But I respected my relationship, so I couldn't talk to you. But let's spin the block.
Right. Spin the block. I got my glasses on now. I can see.
I can see
you.
I can see you
the
now.
Hoop it's fresh. We got a new net on the hoop.
With the new net, I like
shoot
that.
Your shot. Like, but you know, like it comes with learning yourself and learning people. Because I ain't dealing with the same shit that I dealt with in my relationship. Like, you will not take me back down that path.
Right.
You will not, like, and you also need to know your worth. Like, I ain't putting up with that. I'm worth more than that. Like,
right.
I know what I bring to the table. Goddamn it! I built this table.
The table.
Period. I am this table.
You asked me what I
and
brought.
the chairs if you really want to be
brought
about
them.
it. Like,
The decor and everything, bitch, and the meal that I'm prepared to put on this month.
Ooh, I like that kind of high five.
I'm just saying, because you know you a festive baby. You decor and everything. You order it. Yes. You have to know your worth.
I love
you absolutely
that,
do.
And you just got to realize what you want to put up with. Like, you know, like, we all know I like my beverages.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have my beverage. And if you can't put up with that, you're not for me.
Right.
Like,
I'm not about to, I'm not about to water me down to make you cool.
To make you feel
comfortable
like,
or something, right?
It's controllable and all that, but you have to be able to deal with that. Like,
right.
You have to be able to deal with that.
Because that's not what, like that's not something I'm willing to compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be like changing myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
we have lost ourselves for others. So
well, that's what I was just gonna go back to, because like you had said originally that, you know, when you try to be in a relationship or, you know, you're committed to somebody, you compromise so much that you start to not really recognize yourself. Like you start to be somebody else because you made all these compromises for that person, for that relationship, and that's the person you ended up becoming, and not really being who you were originally as an individual before you actually got into that relationship and started changing all those things about yourself. So that it makes sense. I just wanted to go back and touch on that because that it go hand in hand with each other, like you said, like knowing yourself. But do you really know yourself after you've been in a relationship for so long? Because you've already changed so much. And some of those things I feel like I would take from my relationship. Certain things that I changed about myself, I would keep. But other things, like my individuality, things that I like to do before I got into a relationship.
Things that connected you and brought y'all together before.
Right, the things that you liked about me before. Those are things that I felt like I kind of lost along the way. Like,
that's what's been for me.
Right.
I'm not about to, I'm not about to water me down to make you cool.
To make you feel
comfortable or something, right?
It's controllable and all that, but you have to be able to deal with that. Like,
right.
You have to be able to deal with that.
Because that's not what, like that's not something I'm willing to compromise. Because that would be like changing myself.
And that's we have lost ourselves for others. So
well, that's what I was just gonna go back to, because like you had said originally that, you know, when you try to be in a relationship or, you know, you're committed to somebody, you compromise so much that you start to not really recognize yourself. Like you start to be somebody else because you made all these compromises for that person, for that relationship, and that's the person you ended up becoming, and not really being who you were originally as an individual before you actually got into that relationship and started changing all those things about yourself. So that it makes sense. I just wanted to go back and touch on that because it go hand in hand with each other, like you said, like knowing yourself. But do you really know yourself after you've been in a relationship for so long? Because you've already changed so much. And some of those things I feel like, some of those things I would take from my relationship. Certain things that I changed about myself, I would keep. But other things, like my individuality, things that I like to do before I got into a relationship.
Things that connected you and brought y'all together before.
Right, the things that you liked about me before. Those are things that I felt like I kind of lost along the way. Like,
that's what's been so hard for me.
I've never had
going back
for anybody close to me my drink. Like, other than that one person, and obviously they helped my drinking for a while. But I know that at a point in time, my drinking wasn't only bad. No. I feel like my drinking was bad. But other people didn't know that about me because I never had to get out there and let them see me when I'm not so good with my drinking. Or for instance, like a social life. Okay, so like going out, having fun with friends, it wasn't a lot of relationships, a lot of people in relationships doesn't like that part. But you know, I've never had
that's the compromise that I feel you have to have.
Right. Sometimes, but I don't feel like, again, like you said, are you really being true to you if you are changing all of the things about yourself to make somebody else happy? Right. Because
that's fair to me.
Right. Because
to me, that's fair. Like, if I'm gonna do things that I'm gonna, if you want to be with me and you love me, you love me for who I am, right? Like, if I want to go out here, if I want to go out every night, right? As long as I come home and do what I said that I'm doing, as long as I ain't do nothing that I wasn't supposed to do while I was out, that should be okay.
What if your partner is not a person that makes you go out?
That should be okay. You can come out with me every now and then. Like, I'm not expecting for you to come
To
out
do the
because
same
I
thing.
love you for who you are.
Right.
And you
No,
don't
that's
like
not
to go
true.
out.
Right.
You don't think that causes a friction somewhat? Like, because that person might
I
be
don't
like,
think that shit.
look, I'm just hypothetically, that's why we having this Talk Your Shit Tuesday. We having a discussion. On one end, you like you said, we can go out and we can go have our fun and we can do whatever we do. We socialize and do that, blah, 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 blah. But don't you think that would be like, well, dang, I kind of wish my partner was here with me sometimes or whatever. Like, true enough, we have our base. This is our base shit. Ain't none of us match. This is our base shit. We go out real quick and have a great time.
Right.
But don't you feel like sometimes your significant other should be the one that's, you know,
to be right there.
right there, definitely at the end of the night. You get what I'm saying?
At the end of the night. Like, at the end of the night, that's the thing. Like, if I feel like if I'm the person that likes to be in the bar all the time, or like I like to go out, like the bar is open from 11 to 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Here,
this
anyway.
time, or wherever you are, the bar is open from a certain time to a certain time.
Right.
You gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. We do whatever we do after work. I'm gonna stop by the bar for the time that I need to be in the bar,
Right.
and then I'm coming home.
Right.
Like,
Of course.
you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. It's the weekend. We both off. Let's hit the bar for a minute. Let's go home. Or
Even
you don't
just
want to go to the
somewhere.
bar. If you don't, I still need for you to plan something that you want to do and let me know this is something that I want to do.
That's what I like to do. Yeah.
So
Your interest in things, that's I
That
think,
makes you an
like,
individual.
don't make me